I'm blue and sand, the creation of Dr. Light, alright. If you live in Japan, also known as Rockman. Hello, my fellow viewers. I'm back with some more Mega Man. This time, some Mega Man 3. A game that I've actually played more than just once or twice. Every 5 or so years. So, I don't think it's gonna be nearly as dreadful of a playthrough as the last one. Yeah, so let's get started! First off, we start off with Top Man, because he's the easiest, and his weapon is necessary for the next boss. That's it. That's all you're ever gonna use his weapon for. Because honestly, his weapon sucks, and I don't even know how it's supposed to work. If I'm being honest, I don't think anyone knows how it's supposed to work. Because you always get hit, or it uses too much ammo for some reason? I don't know. No one knows. But one thing to take note almost immediately, Megaman has a new move! It's the slide, and it's great. It is so good to be able to use the slide again, because it makes going through the stages so much faster. Yeah, Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. Some people like it, some people hate it. I personally like it. I like it more than Mega Man 2, but it is a flawed game, and you'll see. I will definitely have my complaints. But overall, I usually enjoy my playthroughs with Mega Man 3. Just because there's like a couple of tricks I can do in this game that make it more fun. One of the reasons why I go for this I thought I'd be able to jump, but sometimes it's hard to do certain actions because this game has some slowdown here and there when it flickers real hard. But yes, the reason I'm doing this specific weapon order is because I get to abuse a certain little trick that I don't think a lot of people know about Mega Man 3. But I'll show you when I get there. Because I need to beat, I need to beat Shadow Man to be able to do it. And I can show it off on the next boss in the weakness order. But I tell you, it's a trick that makes and validates a lot of the platforming in this game. These spinning tops, boy, I don't trust them. I have died a couple of times just from really bad jumps. But anyway, Top Man, very simple pattern. You slide through that, jump over him. That's all he's gonna do. You slide through that, you jump over him. He thinks he's tricky by delaying his charge, but nah. If you take a hit in this fight, well, I don't know what to tell you. You might just be bad at Mega Man games. Heck, I've taken hits from Toadman, who is considered the easiest boss of all time in Mega Man history. But I've taken hits from Toadman just from the fact that you have to shoot him and then he'll hop over you, so you have to pretty much run to the other side of where he jumps. And I've gotten hit really stupidly by him a couple of times. But never Top Man. Top Man's just that easy. But anyway, now that I have Top Man's weapon, which is Top Spin, I can go to Shadow Man's stage and hopefully get lucky enough to kill Shadow Man without my weapon energy depleting for no good reason. If it happens, you'll see it, and I'll be upset about it. Believe me. One thing about Mega Man 3 that I feel people don't give too much credit is the music. I think Mega Man 3's music is pretty good. I used to be better at this. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, this game introduces Proto Man, and it's really not much of anything, honestly. Just shows up in a couple of stages and has the same attack pattern. The only difference is it's pretty much the battlefield in which you fight him in. Oh, damn. I never realized that they chase you back if you walk past them. I usually tend to hit them and explode them, but that's kind of funny. They're kind of annoying. Okay. I don't really understand that gimmick too much because you'd think that they'd make the area a little more dangerous, like hide spikes or hide pits, but they don't really do that. So it's just more of a visual thing than anything else. And when we talk about visuals, this game's visuals are actually really good. It's definitely an improvement over Mega Man 2. More colors, more environmental backgrounds. It's really neat. So, apparently these parachute enemies you can kill with the top spin in one hit. But I'm not gonna do that because that's very risky. And I'm like right there at the boss gate. I do not want to deal with that. What? I got hit? I thought it was far enough down to not... Alright, I mean... Okay. Listen. I'm just gonna die here. I don't want to deal with... I don't want to deal with that, with the risk of... pretty much dying just when he's about to die. Oh, wish me luck. I sure hope that the top spin works. Oh, so far it's good. So far so good. Okay, alright, awesome. Pretty much just throw yourself at him with the top spin and you'll be good. Otherwise, the fight is a fucking pain in the ass. He's so erratic and annoying to deal with. I don't know how anyone can fight him and take no damage. I take damage from him all the time. Also, ignore the Rush Marine. The Rush Marine is pretty much useless. You use it in like maybe... You can use it if you want. On like 2 stages. But... why? You'll see why. Maybe in one stage I use it just to avoid some spikes or whatever, but... overall it's useless. And that's like the common theme of this game, unfortunately. Lots of neat little new things to mess around with, but most of it is useless. Outside of a select few, but I don't know. I mean, it's a Mega Man problem. It's a Mega Man series problem, if you ask me. Anyway, now that I have Shadow Man's weapon, I can go to Sparkman's weapon. Sparkman's stage And I can show you what I meant by a little trick that most people don't know. I just want to let you know right now that Shadow Man's weapon is just metal blades. So it's a nerf metal blade, but it's metal blade, okay? And I missed all those shots because I don't know what's wrong with me. This is like my favorite song in the game. It's so good. It's got so much energy to it. But yeah, you'll be seeing me use this a lot. This weapon is good. It does good damage. You can aim it. It actually doesn't take too much weapon energy too, just like the metal blades. It's a little more balanced than metal blades, but yeah. And surprisingly enough, again, it's another weapon that several bosses are kind of weak to, which is very weird. But it's all part of the whole, you know. It's all part of the fact that, you know, these games, the first 3 games, had a difficult development cycle. You know what, I'll take the hit. I mistimed it, so I deserve that hit. And I deserve that hit too. But yeah, these games had a very troubled development cycle because, as I previously stated in Mega Man 2, they had to do it alongside another game, and it was released in like a year or 2. It was released in a very short amount of time. Same goes for this game, so they didn't get the chance to polish it up nearly as much as they wanted to. That happened in the 4th game and later on in the series because, well, Capcom saw the money they were making and how popular the game had gotten, so they gave them the chance to do it on, you know, without having to rush it and without another game in the series. Anyway, I'm gonna use this weapon energy for a specific trick. So, one thing people don't know is that if you get the Shadow Blade, right? And you're in this menu to pick it out, if you press right, you can have early access to the most broken thing in this game when it comes to invalidating platforming sections, and that's the rush jet. You can pick it out, but it won't have any weapon energy. However, if you pick up a weapon energy like I did just now, guess what? It's now yours forever, and it'll have the weapon energy you just put. So, yeah, that's a funny little quirk about this game. I have no idea how they didn't realize that that you can do that, but you know, also part of the Rush development cycle. Ooh, free Rush Jet energy, man. And let me tell you, the Rush Jet in this game does not work like the Rush Jet in the later games. You can literally go any direction, fly any direction, and if you constantly jump while you're doing that, or you're going in any particular direction, you save. You save on energy. You can practically use it forever. Like in this section, one of the reasons, like I said, one of the reasons I got Shadow Blade early is because I wanted to invalidate all of this. All of it. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, I got hit. Doesn't matter. We don't care. Yoko block sections? Who cares? But anyway. Look at how much damage that Shadow Blade does. I'm not even taking a lot of damage from him. But I'm pretty sure that if I touched him directly, he'd do a lot more damage. But his projectiles are just so weak. And Sparkman's weapon, it freezes people in place, like the ice beam, but it's not nearly as useful as the ice beam. But there are certain segments and certain spots where I use it, just because it's easier to use that than just pretty much walk past something annoying, you know? But anyway, I have a couple of choices, I think. Let's see. I'll go with Megaman. Cause I can defeat Megaman with the spark shot. Because I've played this game a lot more, you'll see me go through stages a lot faster. Unless I'm talking, then I have to pause because I have trouble talking and playing at the same time. I do like the music in this game. I think it's pretty underrated. Pretty underrated soundtrack. I used to be able to avoid that, like walk underneath. He's got a simple pattern. Honestly, he doesn't really change too much in the later games either. So I am magnetically. When I think of the Mega Man 3 soundtrack, I think of a band called the Megas that makes I don't know if they make music anymore, but they made like an entire album with lyrics for the first 3 Mega Man titles, and it's really fun. It's really catchy stuff. Okay, you know what? I want that. I want that. I'll take it. Yeah, there we go. See how that energy just doesn't go down at all? That's what makes it broken. See, this is a Yoku block section that you normally have to know the patterns of the disappearing blocks, but you know what? I hate those goddamn disappearing blocks. Fuck those disappearing blocks. We out here. So, you know, we do this, and we just do that, and we just say, you know, fuck those disappearing blocks. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, never mind. I actually wanted to switch. I thought I had switched. But yeah, as long as you keep jumping like this, you never waste that weapon energy for this thing. It's incredible. It is ridiculously powerful. Look at how strong the the Shadow Blade is. It's really incredible. Ooh, I thought the missile was gonna hit me, honestly. So the Spark Shot is Magnum Man's weapon. Sometimes I struggle at hitting him with this fucking thing. Because he jumps like that, and then he does that, and then... Ah! God damn it. I'm gonna lose all my weapon energy at this rate. Oh, well, never mind. Jesus Christ, I forgot that weapons in this game, the weaknesses for bosses are just ridiculous. Like, they take so much damage compared to other games. The Magnet Missile is a decent weapon. The problem with the Magnet Missile that I don't really use all that much is just that it doesn't have too much weapon energy. It just goes by really, really fast. But But the homing properties are really nice. It can help in certain sections, but normally I just never use it. Most of this playthrough is just gonna be me sliding, passing, getting hit, and sliding passing. Which I guess you can say that really doesn't make for a good game. And you'll be right, in that regard, but I don't know. I still like Megaman 3, so I'm biased, okay? I make that very, very clear. Like this section, you think I'm gonna fight all these goddamn bees? Nah, we don't do that. You just slide. There's a health pickup right there. There we go. Look at that. It's the Metal Blades, okay? It's the Metal Blades. Look at how useful this is. You think I want to be up there sliding underneath that ball and chain? No. I said Metal Blade. I'm just gonna Shadow Blade my way to victory. If you're not using Shadow Blade in this game, it's like you're not using Metal Blades in Mega Man 2. Why? Why aren't you? Look at that. Look at this. It also doesn't waste nearly as much weapon energy as you may think. You get pickups very often in this game. Look at that. And as it comes back, it can still do damage. Look at that. I have full weapon energy for this thing again. While a Mega Buster shot would take like 4 shots, this thing, anything will die in like 2. Whatever it takes 4 shots, dies in 2 with this. Sometimes even 1, if I'm being honest. I was gonna get hit there, I knew it. Oh, okay, that was my fault. But it doesn't matter, I didn't take too much damage. Another section we just slide our way through and take damage, cause why not? One thing to know about Proto Man, you can't honestly, you can't hurt him with any weapon outside of your Buster. Which is fine, I mean, it's not much of a fight, it's more of an obstacle than anything. Okay, so, you see these big guys, you remember how I handled the big guys in Mega Man 1? I handled these big guys the same way, but with Spark. And I've messed up. I'm not gonna be able to slide through that, so there we go. See? Don't even fight them. Just do that, put them in place, and just walk past them. They're not worth the trouble of fighting. That's it. I got a little scared, if I'm being honest, because I took a lot of damage real fast. Yeah, he's got high contact damage, and his weapon does some pretty good damage too. But his weapon sucks. Hard Knuckle, it's so goddamn slow, so slow. Like you need it for like a few things, but you're not gonna get much use of that weapon. That's unfortunately the common theme of this game. The weapons, if they're good, they consume a little too much weapon energy to be useful, and most of them just don't do enough damage to merit using them. But yeah, that. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Till next time.